How do you sue a bad roofing contractor? So we've never been part of a lawsuit, but from what I've heard, what the best way to do is try and work it out with the contractor the best you can. If you come to a point where they're just being unreasonable, or they're not coming out anymore, or they're not responding to you, the next best way is to reach out to the ROC, the Registrar of Contractors. As a licensed company in Arizona, you're part of this Registrar of Contractors who advocates for the owners of the homes, not really for the contractors. They don't really help us. It's more for you guys. So if you ever have a problem, reach out to the ROC. They will typically right then and there set up a third-party person to come out and act like an umpire between you, the homeowner or the building owner, and the actual roofing contractor. And they're going to listen to both sides, go out to the job site, check out the roof, check out the documentation that you have. So that's why documentation is super critical from your roofing contractor. The better the scope of work and more detailed, the better, because that way you can tell the ROC person, hey, they said they were going to do this, 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 this. Look at, they missed this and this. Well, in that situation, the ROC can typically say, hey, contractor, you have to do this because you agreed to it. If not, you're going to get in trouble, you're going to get fined, you're going to get your license taken away, whatever they deem fit. But typically, you want to get an ROC involved first, not a lawyer, because lawyers are expensive. And if you are wrong, it sometimes happens, if the homeowner's wrong and the contractor's right because they have it written down, sometimes it costs you a lot more to go through a lawyer because you have their fees and it takes a lot longer, and you might actually be wrong and the roofer's right, but you just don't see eye to eye, which isn't a bad thing. I think there's always some sort of give and take that happens between a contractor and a homeowner. But as an owner of our roofing company, I try to take the homeowner's side as much as possible, to an extent where if they're being unreasonable, it's like, well, yeah, we didn't promise that, and you thought it was going to happen, but we never said that. We never have it written down. That just may have been a preconceived notion that was never actually going to take place. We try to be reasonable, but there might be some points where it's like, okay, you're right, the roofer just isn't coming back, not calling you back, not coming back, not responding, whatever it is, or they just did a very terrible job. That's when you want to get the ROC involved.